Morning, guys! Say good morning.
Good morning.
So, earlier, and we're going to kind of reenact it right now, Lori Lee told me about the picture. She says, are we going to put screws in them? Because I really like that one. And I'm like, oh, you might be a haunter if you get stuff for your haunted house, and then you say, ooh, I want to keep that. I really like it. So, yeah.
Well, it's not exactly how it went. And I said, are we going to put screws in everything? Because there's a couple of those pictures that are really nice.
We're headed down to St. Vincent de Paul, which you guys will see here in probably, like, right now. Depending upon the price, no more than $10. There's a refrigerator, and guys, this is the Haunter's Paradise. But we're here for, hopefully, a bathtub.
And those couple of shutters that I think I want. If they're only going to get charged $1 or $2, I was thinking about those shutters. The bathtubs and toilets and stuff over here.
Apparently we're in the building, like, tile section and whatnot, and I saw these busts, literally. See, here's our Slutvana. She's confused.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry, I kill me. Here's what we got today, guys. We got the serving tray, got this little thing, this thing, and this thing.
Filled with blood.
And they were cheap. They were also 90% off.
Yeah, 90% off.
And you remember me vlogging the little snow globe, the Halloween snow globe, like 2 weeks ago or something like that? And they were like, it was like $7. It's $6.99. Guess what?
It was on the 90% table.
It was on the 90% table, so I got it. And I'm not sure if it works, but if you put batteries in it, I'm sure that what it does is it continues to cycle all the bats and the...
It probably has a light inside the house.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, ouch! Your son is kicking me.
Well, tell him to knock it off.
He's kicking me in places.
Don't make me come in there. It's not a clawfoot tub or whatever, but we did get a tub for the bathroom, and we also got an old ass refrigerator.
Yeah, you should see the front of it.
And more
plants,
more pots, and more pots in there. Broken ones. We actually got a deal on broken ones. She was like, oh, the clay pots are actually kind of expensive or whatnot because people like those. And it's like, we could have broken ones. She says, oh, really? Put a couple more in there. So we did.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was kind of thinking we could turn this into like the hot water heater or the furnace down in the basement.
Okay. Well, don't forget that we have the furnace that Travis made last year for Freddy's room. We got to do plastic today. I'm getting worried because nobody's here yet. Oh, yeah.
40 cents for wallpaper for the kitchen.
Oh, and we spent 43, well, okay, well, with that, like 44 bucks for all this stuff. So, it's a haul. We got important stuff. Needed a bathtub for the bathroom.
It was cool because it was like, we paid less from what they tagged it in the yard because of a military discount.
I know.
For my military service.
It was cool. For everything that we got in the yard, this big stuff in the back of the truck, it was $45. And then we got all that other stuff over on the table that we just showed you, and it came to like less than that. So, that was really awesome. Oh, and look who's here. It is the Keister. Don't look at me. I'm all sweaty.
What?
I said don't look at me. I'm all sweaty. I was talking to them.
You're not gonna look at me. I'm all sexy. Don't lie.
Alright guys, so we are starting to lay the plastic. It's getting darker, which is a good thing. And yeah. Right now, of course, it's not stretched yet. We're putting 2x2s on both ends so that we can sandwich the plastic in between two 2x2s. What?
I said hold on. I'm looking.
You're looking at what?
Well, I'm looking if my big ass in a ladder will fit back here to put this up.
Yeah?
Or if it's going to have to be your littler ass in a ladder.
Oh.
I can try. Sturdy as this wall. Oh yeah.
If this works, guys, this will be one epic step for HauntKind. If it doesn't work, then, well, it's another one of our failures. One 2x2. This is a final 2x2, and I'm going in reverse order. These are the screws pre-drilled. We've already got one 2x2 attached to the panel, and then we went and stapled the plastic to that. So this next 2x2 is going to go on top of this, sandwich it, and hopefully keep that plastic from moving. We have 7 screws that are going into a 8-foot 2x2. And the reason for the pre-drilling, like I said, is hopefully it's not, it'll, God dang it. You speak.
It will relieve the, or it'll allow it to put all the pressure into sandwiching it and not.
And the resistance not being in the piece of wood. At least that's my plan. So we'll see how this works. And this is what it's looking like from the top right now. Keith and I have taken care of the side over there that goes back behind the, I can't even think right now. I'm actually kind of agitated. The side that goes back behind the basement, we've gotten that all taken care of. Stretching this, oh my gosh, what a pain in my butt. Our butts. So the basement might leak. This is a lot of plastic to stretch a long distance, and when you think about it, the tension from this side all the way to the other side, that's a lot of freaking tension. There are no small parts, only small, wait, how's that saying go? There are no small actors, only small parts. That's it.
Right.
So guys, Perrin's back today. He's stripping more of the 2x4, the wood, and while I was gone for a while, Keith started to put these up in the transition between the kitchen and the basement. Are you having fun?
Yeah, time of my life.
Lie to everybody. It is starting to feel like a haunted house now, guys. This is the study that I'm in right now. So, gosh, it's been a long process. I'm getting crap in my hair and probably spiders all over. Spiders! I've secretly been killing them as I come across them so that Keith won't freak out, just between you and me. And we've got 2 more strings of plastic to do, but the sun's just about ready to set in about an hour or so. So here's the, holy crap, it is dark in here. Here's the solarium. You can see a little bit of light from up there. And the basement. And the kitchen. The peak I would have liked to have made higher, but as far as at least getting over the kitchen, it accomplishes that. We might have some problems in the basement, but if we have to poke a hole in the plastic and have water drip into the basement, no big deal. That'd actually be a pretty cool effect. Because here in Western Washington, we have to plan for rain. Although it's really funny, most of the time, Halloween, if it rains, it'll rain during the day and stop at night. It's really freaky around here. It's like the good Halloween curse. Alright guys, Keith is out of here. We at least got one piece of the roof up. And I will have to say, Troy now hates plastic. It has taken us all day to do that one freaking piece. What a pain in the pumpkin. Just a side note, it's an orange sun. It's been orange all day. Do you know why? Do you know why?
Fires.
Yeah. Atop the Hellmouth haunted house, coming to you live via recorded media. The first piece of roof is done, and this is what it's looking like. It does have a nice slope over there. I don't have any problems with that over there. Over here on the longer run, we're probably going to have problems in the greenhouse and down below in the basement. I knew that the roof peak should have been higher, but over here we're only going to take, and I've started to lay the plastic out over here, we're only going to take the roof to the end right here of the haunt. We're not going to go over on that end just so that we don't wind up with the same problems. So yeah, so I've started this piece. Not going to get done tonight simply because now it's cooled down, the sun's not hitting it. So I'm at least going to get it like just kind of set up and over, and then I'll probably call it a night. I've also laid out lines for the prop car on where we need to dig because we need to stabilize this thing over both of these, well, you can't really see that one, but both of the braces, including this top brace. Perrin has been digging a hole painstakingly because the freaking tree is like right there. But it's the only place in the haunt that the prop car really made sense, and it was the only place that it's not going to be a total eyesore in the backyard. Did you get calluses?
What do you mean?
On your hands from digging?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, because that would suck.
No, I got calluses from when you beat me.
Jeez. Wow. You say it with such a straight look on your face, too.
Of course.
Well, how else did I make you, you know, tear apart wood and then like dig a big hole. Alright, so to wrap up things for tonight, as far as other things that were done in the haunt, take a look at this. Lori Lee went and aged all the panels in the basement. Freaking awesome. I love this because usually when two pieces of concrete are put together, I mean look at that, it looks like water stains and whatnot. When two pieces of concrete are put together, rebar starts to rust. So that's absolutely perfect. And here's some of the boards that Keith put up earlier, giving that down effect, or well, right here it'd be an up effect. And here's all the wood that Perrin tore off of those fence boards. And again, the down effect. And look how tight that plastic is now that it's cooled down. That's exactly what we were going for. I mean, look at that. It's like you could bounce a quarter off of it. And Lori Lee also went and did a bunch of the tea staining in here in the hallway. And a funny story about this. We've had water bottle problems. You guys knew about that. And so she got to the point where it's like, you know something? Screw it. And she just started throwing it against the wall. But it turned out really good. I mean, look at that. That's just so freaking cool. And so here's the kids' room. Just some kids' designs. Freaking awesome. I like the way this is looking. And then these will get aged also in the next couple days. And it kind of sucks because Lori Lee has to go back to school next Monday. So it's like, oh, my help is disappearing. Look at the snow globe. That is so cool. It lights up. You were right.
I know it lit up.
That is so awesome. Less than $1. I'm so happy I got that. That is so freaking awesome. Yeah, because I saw that price tag the other day and I was like, oh, heck no. I'm not going to. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it that much. Alright. Are you ready for some commenting on comments?
Yeah, I'm ready for some cock.
Wow. A Magic Production. What's the name of the haunt? The name of the haunt this year is Hellmouth 5. It Begins. And that's coming from Dana Martin's backstory. And it's actually kind of like dual purpose because this is the beginning of the year that we're staging for Pro. Pandemic 270. How are you going to anchor the prop car this year since your concrete anchor from last year is in a different spot? What we're going to do this year is what you kind of saw. We're going to use big old U-bolts to hold it down. Volskulker, thanks for shipping the haunt sauce. I just used the last of mine. Well, it's a good thing that you got some more coming because this stuff's good. I used the last of ours on that sandwiches today. It was good.
Maybe the last of yours, you better not use the last of mine, mister.
Twisted Faces, are you going to run your power and speaker wires on top of your walls before you put up your plastic roof? Obviously, until tonight, that no. I want to make sure that power cords and anything like that, if there's any possibility of the roof sagging or anything like that with the rain, I want to make sure I work around that. And I didn't want to like put a staple into like a cord.
Well,
that would suck.
Yeah, my friend that's the weather guy, he just posted that he doesn't think that we're gonna get any rain until after October 2nd.
Awoken Nightmare. The haunt looks very long and awesome. How long do you think it will take for people to go through the haunt? I wish I could go. It really depends on the person. Last year, I think the time. How long did it take you to go through last year? 12 minutes?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, if you just walk through like a regular person or whatnot, it's 5 minutes. But if you try going through for a haunt, you're going into each room, it'd take a good 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, probably about that. New commenter, Fantoro. If you need vines, I suggest a dollar store if there are any around, or Michael's. They usually have some.
Yeah, the dollar store, they're $1. Michael's, they're $14.99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I mean, thank you for the comment. Usually the best place where we've been finding them is thrift stores.
Big garbage bag full, 99 cents.
Yeah, because the stuff's freaking expensive. Haunt Boy 100. Wow, the haunt view from the roof looks just like a pro haunt. It is amazing. Thank you. That's what we're going for. Jake Pugh. Another thing you can do, I noticed you edit in Vegas. You can have way more than left and right. Get a surround sound DVD player, $20 at Walmart. In Vegas, when you edit, there's a mode that you can edit in surround sound. You can have whatever sound effects for each speaker. Then when you're rendering, render it as an MP3, and then burn it to a disc. Play the disc in the DVD player, and you'll have some cool sounds. I haven't tested, but I'm 95% sure that that'll work. That'll be something that I can try. Anytime I've tried doing anything in sound in Sony Vegas, it drops me to another program like Sony Vegas Sound or something like that. So I'm going to have to experiment with that. Good idea. Daniel TZ. For the roof, if there happens to be any rain, you can cut plastic little half-moon shaped slits so the rain goes down kind of like a ramp and doesn't pool up. Yeah, if there's any sagging in the roof, then we're going to have to do something like that, and we'll basically cross that bridge when we get to it. Tiamela finally got an amazing deal. 15 white sheets, a milk crate, and 5 flower pots for $2 from the recycle center.
Good job.
Sounds like she's shopping like you.
Yeah, definitely.
The Fuzzy Shot HD get partnered to help fund the haunted houses. We're really going to try and not do a partnership simply because we attempted that this last year, and because of differences it just didn't work out. So we would rather have, you know, all the creative you know, control and everything to do it the way that we think it's going to work best. Mini Moose 1750, as far as sound effects go, my vote would be for crickets chirping rather than the swarm of bees. Crickets can be really unsettling, especially after several loud rooms, and I think that would help build nervousness in guests when walking through that room.
I agree.
Yeah, I like the idea of crickets, but there's so many people that are allergic to bees, or just, you know, every time a bee comes around, you're not supposed to swat at it, but you're still like, ew, my God, get away, don't sting me. And we went through a pro haunt down in Vancouver, Washington, down at West Coast, Scream, and they had bees in there, and even though I knew it was fake, I was still looking around. It's like, because I am kind of allergic to them. So I like the bees. I like the bees. And, oh, that's it, guys. Happy haunting. See you guys tomorrow.
Happy hunting.
You want more? Come back for seconds tomorrow! Ah!